All right, hey everybody, we're back. Going to be testing some more Vynnset here, specifically into the part the Mistveil meta. There's some very interesting new heroes that we got to figure out. We got some new tools as well, so I've tweaked the deck a little bit, which I think we'll just take a look at right away. I'm kind of treating this like a video going right into it before anybody joins us here. Because this will be available afterwards. Apologies, trying my best to figure out sort of like stream quality. There could be some jumps here and there. Hopefully my internet cooperates today. We'll see. Okay, so here's the new deck list. A few like relatively significant changes since the last time we reviewed the list. I will release like a proper for this new list. I'm trying to kick my testing into high gear here because we're prepping for the Calling Minneapolis, which is happening next weekend. So I'm running out of time to practice, trying to get as many reps as possible into the new heroes. Talar is a bit of a new minefield right now, and new, I mean like NUU minefield. So we'll see what heroes we get paired into. Hopefully we get a few different heroes that we can kind of test into. Hopefully you guys can hear. Nobody in chat yet for confirmation, but anyways, here's the new deck list. Pretty standard loadout. I'm still on Bloodied Oval with Grimoire in the sideboard, Flail as a default, Tunic as a default. The rest is pretty straightforward. There are these red line lists floating around for Vynnset right now where you have Vexing as a default glove, since you don't have really a lot of blues to pitch into Grasp anymore. We are comparatively like we've taken inspiration from the red line list with this new sort of iteration of the list, but we're not on like 0. We're on 6 in the main board, 50 card main board, which I'll go over. So we do still have some blues to pitch to Grasp. And I don't know, Grasp feels like a consistency piece. I did test the red line list and I missed Grasp for sure. Surprising here in the main board. We're on 2 in the main board. The third Revel and Runeblood is in the sideboard, which you'll see in a second. Bounding Demagon in the list. We're down 2. So one of the main changes here, which I got to reflect on. Not sure I'm sold on it yet. I don't know. Like the issue with the red line list is sometimes you do want that extra blue either to pitch to Grasp or to like come in with your second attack. Sometimes paying for it and kind of getting it out from hand. So you do need those resources. I do end up missing those resources when I'm on more of a red line list. But we did pull the blue Deathly Whales, trying to find that like critical mass of Runegate cards or attack action cards. So we're testing this at the moment. So we're on 6 Deathly Whales. Now we've cut the blues. I'm not 100% sold on that decision yet. So I will report back. Of course, we're on the new Eloquent Eulogy. So many interesting lines come of this. Which is another reason why we need to get a bunch of reps in here to try and dial in those new lines, because it does open up quite a bit more versatility, opportunity, whatever you want to call it. So definitely testing a lot with Eloquent Eulogy. Welcome to those who have joined us, by the way. Envelop in Darkness, the red line lists have kind of cut them, and a lot of lists are cutting Envelop in Darkness. I don't really understand that decision. I really love Envelop in Darkness, at least in red. Most recently, I was on 3 reds, 1 yellow. There might be, I'm currently on no yellow, just on the 3 reds. I really do love the reds, though. We need somewhere to put the Tunic resource, right? And like it's a 1 for 3 that makes a rune chance. So I'm counting it as 4 value sort of thing. Is quite good. So I'm definitely on the reds, on the fence about whatever else goes in. We're going to jump on Talar here soon, by the way, and get some reps in, but just going through the list here ahead of time. Funeral Moon becomes better because of Eloquent Eulogy, so I think it's a no-brainer to run all 3, especially with new. Funeral Moon is an all-star new because you can block with it for free and still get the rune chant value. 9 Mob Skies in the list, 3 in the main board. In main board, I've come around on this card a couple times. I've flip-flopped. And then the rest is kind of like straightforward shadow puppetry plus like all of the good RuneGate cards. Argument to be made that widespread destruction goes into the sideboard, depending on how you want to manage your deck and sideboard. But for now, it's in the main board. In the sideboard, some spicy new additions that I'm testing recently. Art of War, we're back on 2 Art of War. I still have the 1 lunging press in the list. I don't know. This could be 3 Art of War. This could just be 2 Art of War, cut the lunge. This could be 3 lunging press if you do like to have more blues. If you're finding you're playing a lot of RuneGate cards from hand on Go Again or something like that, 3 lunging press I think is really good to sneak in that extra +1 to get a mobs guys on hit. But Art of War does have quite a bit of versatility. And sometimes you need to, get a second banish RuneGate card and banish, give something Go Again if you didn't draw into any other Go Again enablers, get that +1 to guarantee a mob on hit. So I like the versatility. We're testing. The third Rebel, as mentioned, in sideboard for when we want to go aggressive. We have 6 defense reactions. I've cut, this could be a controversial decision, but I've cut Reduce Your Enchant. I don't know about the consistency. I don't know if I want to be spending my Tunic resource on it. And you really need that RuneGate or Rune Chant that you're kind of floating between turns, which is difficult to do. So sync the below in terms of consistency. I love Sigil in terms of interacting with your opponent. Really good against Ninja, really good against decks that don't want to be pitching to Arcane Barrier or who don't want to be running AB at all. So I like Sigil quite a bit. Here's a new addition. I'm testing Swarming Gloomveil. I have 2 in the sideboard. This also comes in when we're trying to go aggro. It's another option, like a 0 for 4 often. It's not hard. At the very least, you're getting Go Again because you're going to create your 1 Rune Chant at the beginning of your turn. So at base, it's a 0 for 3 Go Again. Kind of like a middle chain. You never want to start with Swarming because you don't want to consume your Rune Chants. And so you can either end with it or like extend the chain in the middle somewhere. So I do like it. So we're testing 2 right now on the sideboard. Goes in when we're trying to push a little more aggro. The yellow mobs in the sideboard as they have been for a long time, which going in for additional, Go Again stuffs. Chains essentially for Kayo. We'll see how the new meta shakes out if Chains remains. But for now, it's still in the list. Very, very good against Kayo. Good against, decks that want to draw cards, right? So, yeah, maybe I'm sleeping on it, but 2 of in the sideboard right now. As mentioned, I'm holding on to my 1 lunging press. We'll see what this turns into, like the cute attack reactions. Press, meh. Yeah, we'll see. Board, we're running all 3 reads, and with Eloquence, there's a lot more opportunity to get the Demon Boy out. So that's in the sideboard for now as well. And 2 Shadow Averser, which I have in the sideboard. I do really like Shadow Averser. So total, we have 6 blues in the main board, and we have another 6 in the sideboard. So 12 blues in the list total, and we'll side in some variable amount of that depending on the matchup. We're still running Ebonfold and Dyadic for the Kayo run-ins, as well as Grim. So we can go up to AB3, Spell Void 2 for Kano, and 12 blues is a fine number of blues. So it's still quite a good matchup for us. Balance of Justice also on the sideboard for the drawy heroes. Got a maybe board right now too that I'm considering. I don't know. I've never been sold on Beseech, but maybe we do need more shadow non-attacks. It's kind of all it has going for it. A 0 for 3 is fine. A block 2 sucks, and we have enough of them. But it interacts well with creepers. Like, I understand, but I've never really been sold on that card. Ravenous Rabble, if you do want to go the red line list direction, is an interesting ad as well. I tested it a little bit again. I wasn't super impressed with the red line list. I like the versatility of more of a mid-range build like this one. So, like, even considering putting in more blues in the main board. So I really do miss blues when we start pulling them. Reduce is still in the maybe board, still very good. Runic Reckoning is an interesting one. It sort of fits the same slot as Beseech, which is why I'm not entirely sold on it, but at least Like Beseech, you have to target a banished card. Runic will work on anything. So our new Swarming Gloomveil, yeah, whatever. And is often going to be free with our rune chants. I've clicked on it twice. Let's go back. And then finally, I don't know, I was just kind of thinking about this rounds on me, especially with our new friend Zen. It could be good. We don't really benefit from the draw that much, like we could, but inconsistently. So anyways, enough chatter about the list we're at with it for now before we jump on Talishar, for those of you watching this video later. But let's jump on Talishar and see who we can pair into. Got a few people joining us in chat, so welcome everybody. Welcome. Hopefully you can hear me. Please let me know if you can. Otherwise, I've been talking and you've just seen my mouth moving for 10 minutes. That would be unfortunate. Oh, I have a bunch of matchups too. I've updated the matchups so they are accurate. Default aggro, default defense is just, if you don't want to think about it, I want to go aggro. I want to go defensive. Basically, defense just sides in all of the defense reactions. Ooh. Chunky butt, dash.io. Interesting. We always want to go first. Actually, not always. I've learned that we have to think a little bit harder on it when we're into an enigma. Okay, Chunky butt. Let's see. Good luck, have fun to you as well. What do we want to do against dash.io? My immediate instinct is just to go default aggro. We do have a special matchup guide for new because it's very different. We have to pull out the, well, we'll probably run into one, so we'll talk about it we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm going to go default aggro, just kind of generic list. And let's see what we can do here. So we have Art of War on turn 0. We're probably just going to banish Deathly, make a rune chant, and then stuff Art of War in Arsenal. I think that seems fine to me. When we have Tunic resource. Okay, great. Arsenaling this. Yo, how has Vin been in the new heroes? Is that Jordan in chat? Pretty like I'm figuring it out. My first day against new, like Talishar is still a bit of a new minefield, and you knew. And she's not the easiest matchup for us. I'm figuring it out. The matchup is getting better. It's not as bad as it was on day one. Okay, T-Bone here. We got to give them an equipment, and they're at lower life, so we can't give them Bloodied Oval, which would kind of be free. So I think we just give them Grasp, move on with our lives. Yeah, I think she's okay. I don't mind Zen that much. Like Zen can go off, obviously, but so can we. So it kind of just depends on whose deck runs smoothest. Enigma is actually more interesting than I thought it would be. I played local player Wang yesterday at an armory. Was it yesterday? I don't even know what day it is anymore. No, it was a couple days ago now. I didn't even look at my hand yet. Okay, we have Tunic. We're going to banish something. We can give up one of these, I think. We want to still sit on that. So I think we're just going to give up Deathly Whale, take 2. Hopefully don't get like a boom grenade off the top or something. Yeah, Enigma, we have to think a little bit more about. It's not that free at all. We had such a close game. We were both at 1. Super grindy. Really interesting. So here I think we go. Ooh. I'm sort of like, I mean, it's not a bad situation to just pitch for Art of War. We're not going to get like the full value, but it would allow us to. I'm speaking in nonsense right now. I don't know if anybody's following me, but mobs, guys, we're gonna send in one of the Runegate cards, probably the 6, because that will allow us to make some decisions. Like we can pitch the Swarming to Art of War in order to get the 1 over, essentially just using Art of War for the +1. we wouldn't really care what the other mode would be. I guess we would just do go again, so we can end on flail. Pitching swarming to pay for it, so they have a reaction, so we'll let them react, because if they're just going to let this hit, I'm happy to sit on Art of War. They're just going to let it hit. Fine by me. So then we can't, like, yeah, this is where swarming becomes a little bit awkward, because we want to present deathly here since we have the chance for it. Because this would just be 4 go again. Sit on the deathly for later? I don't know if we want that. Yeah, and there's no real point pitching the swarming. So I think we just present the deathly, and we're happy to just push damage here sitting on the swarming. No, I don't know. Seth might be... Sorry, we're just talking about some locals that we play with, but Seth might be testing Enigma. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Enigma is an interesting hero for sure. She seems really good. I do think Vynnset's one of her worst matchups, because if we can line up the unpreventable, there's nothing else to do here, eh? Yeah, I think we're just passing. Then we get a banish from them, and we get to gain a life. We're just gonna sit on the swarming. So this, yeah, I'm not. Ooh, we get a boom grenade off the top. Couldn't really ask for much better. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, weighing on Enigma, really interesting deck. Oh yeah, the free, like, you can clear everything sort of thing. There's a lot of ward, right? So make something unpreventable. But I was having a hard time. When this hits, put an item. Do we care? Maybe. What does our turn look like? Banish Deathly. Ooh, do we want to banish the widespread? Probably not. Banish Deathly. Funeral Moon. Give go again. But then we still have... Interesting. I don't know. I don't know if the item thing, but we're gonna block this anyways. I keep jumping back and forth about talking about Enigma, but anyways, Enigma, interesting matchup. Not super free. We definitely need to think about it, especially if the Enigma player knows what they're doing. This is just a vanilla 5. I think that's fine. We're at 38 because we can do some fun shenanigans. They get to load up some equipment. Okay, so they're setting up a little bit. Oh, do we have to play Funeral Moon here? I think so. Yeah, I think we have to play the Funeral Moon out here. Obviously, we don't need to take the life from Vynnset trigger. So just set up a chant. Yes. Yes. So I think we Deathly Delight. I think we Art of War giving it go again. Because at the very least, we'll go Deathly Swarming. We will be sitting on a Widespread Annihilation, but hopefully we can draw into... like the ideal situation would be drawing to like Mob Sky's Revel. That would be pretty insane. Okay, so we made our resource. We're going to Art of War. We're going to go again, banish. We're going to banish the Annihilation, which I don't feel great about. Does this draw change anything? I think now I think we might play out the Envelop. Bring us to 3 chance. It's too bad that we can't get to 4. The Envelop and then just play out our hand. Yeah, we'll put a lot of pressure on them right here. I think it's fine. It's not like the optimal hand, but it's still pretty good. And this is just free, so I think we take it. Then we go Deathly Delight, which will go again from Art of War. Swarming. Flail? Swarming will have all modes active. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have taken the Taking another 4. They don't seem to want to block at all. Would they give us... Well, they could give us Teklo. Yeah, we'll present Flail. I know. Why not? Why not? We're taking everything. They're letting us have a rune chant. We're going to gain 2 to 33, and we're going to pass. So if we would have known that, like hindsight 2020 sort of situation, ooh, we could just... I kind of like the Annihilation in Banish, read in hand on opponents. Pitch anything to creepers in the read, and we just get a Annihilation, and we get value on our... Well, okay, so the situation, I need to block with this. I need to keep something to... So it's kind of fine. We kind of like that, though, right? Because alternatively, we're like... Okay, is there another line? Banish Bounding. We need to give it a go again. So then we would go Shadow Puppetry, Bounding. Creepers in... No, because we need to pitch to Grasp. What is the optimal play here? Like Mauve Bounding, they would have to let it hit. Yeah. They just took the win. Oh, that's really not fun. They took the win because we were thinking too long. Well, okay, fine. Whatever. Okay, we lost that, I guess. I was just trying to figure out my line, man. Yo, how's it going? Cardfight King, thanks for joining us. Uneventful end to that. I should have just taken the damage, I guess. But they were like in a rush. They wanted to take that in for their stats because they deserved it. We were at 31 and they were at 5. Okay, I haven't played Azalea in a long time, so I'm happy we got this matchup. How do we I'm trying to... My internet kind of dies. I don't know if it's the graphics or what, but when I go to the deck list, so I'm trying to avoid going to the deck list. I think default... No, we do like defense. We kind of want like a... kind of want a hybrid build. Sorry, I'm going to... I think we go some aggro pieces. 1, 2 more. Allow us to... Let's put the sinks in. I think the sigils are quite good here too, though. I think we're going to go sigil. I think Art of War might be too cute in the step. I need to cut. Let's go like this. I think it's more of a defense. I'm just going to see how it compares to our default defense. Default defense takes out all of the mob skies in favor of what? The shadows? Okay. Let's just go default defense. I was kind of going to go hybrid, but let's see what the defensive build looks like. I can't... Honestly, I'm terrible at this kind of stuff. I can't really remember. I got to take better notes. I can't really remember what we want to do against Azalea. I think blocking at times is important, but we need output too. I drew into 2 D-reacts here. So we're just going to set this up. Pitching the sigil... It's less straightforward than the sync, I think. So then sync will just go, like we're just doing our setup on turn 1. Yeah, sync will go in Arsenal. We're happy to sit on that. Okay, and there's our red in the ledger. So we should be able to prevent this. What does this do? +2, next time you hit, destroy a non-token aura. Non-token aura. Ooh. I like Rune Blood Incantation, though. So they buffed it +5, 6, 7, 8. This is for 13. I take it back. We're not preventing this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, no. we would have to give up one of our equipment pieces that we don't want to give up. Is it worth giving up creepers this early is what I'm wondering. We're trading it for incant, which is pretty nice. Okay, let's just see what this looks like. See what this feels like. We don't have... Yeah, creepers would be... Oh, no. Creepers is good on our next turn. Do we give up Tunic? Wow. This is what it would look like. 9, 10, 11, 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, are we doing it? We do have a really strong turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh, this feels wrong. But we're preventing a lot. I'm happy with our hand right now. So we're gonna react. They're gonna be surprised that we're able to cover this up, but we are sacrificing Tunic, so that's not great for us this early game. We're not gonna bottom anything. I'll show you why. We're gonna be able to go too wide here. It's gonna be pretty impactful. Unless I'm missing something, but we're going to banish Eloquent Eulogy. We're going to present Phantom, and we're going to Creepers in Darkness, which allows us to come in for a Eulogy for 7. So this is 9 plus 8, 17 damage. Pretty good follow-up to what they did. And we prevented their first red. Okay, about this. So we might as well just do this now. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So we'll Creepers, Envelop. I don't think they already took damage, so we don't care to take more. Pass. Then we can just Eloquent Eulogy. We don't need to break the chain. There's no reason to break chain. So this is 1 and 7. So that's another reason why I still really like Envelop. Creepers in Enveloped for Eloquent is a pretty nice line. Then we end on Eloquence, and we didn't lose our incantation. I feel pretty good about that decision that we made turn 0. It's not ideal, obviously, giving up Tunic that early, but it kind of bamboozled their turn, and we followed up with a pretty impactful one. Okay, next turn, Deathly, I'll be short one chant. But we have Funeral Moon, which can represent that chant. I think we just take... We're going to take some damage, but I think that's okay. I think we just take this, because we can go Mob Skies, Deathly, end on like 4 chants or something. I need to do Funeral Moon now, though, right? Oh, so you can... Oh, that's fine. We're not... Yeah. So we're in... Hey, Nico. Thanks for joining. Well, we don't need to pay, obviously. We're going to make our first chant. We're going to banish. We're going to make 2 at the beginning of our turn. Deathly read. Pretty decent. We have the life lead right now, but we're going to take 3 damage from Remorseless on this turn. Oh, we do have Eloquence. Oh, we have Eloquence. No, you're absolutely right. Would it have mattered? This way we end on chance. The other way, we wouldn't have had to Funeral Moon. I still kind of like this line. I don't know. The Eloquence didn't actually matter that much. But you're right. I do need to like clock the Eloquence more. Still in Carapace. Yeah, maybe. I was struggling with this at the beginning, Nico. I've been slacking on my practice. I've been busy of late, so I haven't really had that much opportunity to practice a lot on Talar or otherwise. So we're just going to let this hit. Nice. We get a bonus chant from Mauve, which is incidental, but it's still good. We're going to just present read, end on 4. No, 5. No. Wait. Did we take damage? Yeah, from Remorseless. Yes. Win. Sorry, I was just saying that, yeah, I can't even remember how I'm supposed to sideboard into Azalea. I got to take more thorough notes and like have a more solid sideboard plan. I'm kind of a like sideboard with your heart type person, which is like admittedly not the most competitive way to approach it. I missed I need to actually go back and watch the VOD of the Vynnset that made it far in Montreal. Watching Vynnset player from Montreal sure was inspiring. Really was rooting for him to beat Kayo. Wait, did he lose into a Kayo? He lost Kayo to get. Was he playing a red line list? Nico, you were. No way. Oh my god, that's awesome. We should chat. I'd love to hear about. Were you Nico? Were you on a red line list? Oh, Kayo. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just can't do anything about Kayo. Like, as good as the matchup is for us, like Kayo can just go off, right? I got so distracted. That's awesome, Nico. I'd love to chat with you about your experience, and I'd love to see your list. I've been like meaning to check out the VOD of your game. That's amazing. Judge, jury, executioner. What the hell does this do again? Aim counter gets when this hits a hero, discard all but one card from hand. That's bad. It does have an aim counter. It has dominate too. Okay, just chill. I'm now like gun shy when we go. They're just gonna take the win. I mean, we kind of just we don't really have much choice here, so we're just taking damage. Okay, I gotta catch up with Chad here because this is a really cool discussion. Nico, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so glad that you made it that far with Vynnset though. But yeah, Kayo can just do just stupid things sometimes. Dyadic. Were you on Dyadic? Okay, I need to. Okay, I'm trying to play at the same time. Kayo just drew the nuts. Nico killed it in Montreal. Yeah, I'd say. I keep hearing how well you did, but I really need to watch that video. So we're gonna discard everything but the whale. I think that's what we want to come in with. Sold my Vynnset. No! Oh, you sold Vynnset stuff to fun creepers, and I have everything I really want to rebind her. Yeah. She's a lot of fun. Ton of fun. Like, we're still presenting 11 here. No, more than that. 13. Kayo drew very well. I got greedy on his medium combo turn, not giving them the dance. Okay, you're on dance. So you were you on more of a red line list? I should have at the very least given him my tunic counter. Live and learn, right? Yeah. I 100%. The first wildfire, if they present it early, it's like tempting to like call their bluff and hold your spell void for a later turn. Like, I've been caught in that trap before. Okay, so they're just like really taking it and going for it. Bounding. We don't have tunic, obviously. This is not a great hand. Yeah, Nico, if you want to set something up like a Discord chat or something, I'd love to like record an interview with you. Unless you've done that already, we can go through your list and kind of discuss it. Because I'm really curious. Again, I need to watch the VOD, but maybe we could watch the VOD together for the first time. So I'd love to chat. Like, shoot me an email or DM me or something. Get in touch. My email's in the description below. Because I'd really love to kind of go through that with you. This thing again, which is really not good. We have to give up everything but one. This is a very good card. And it has dominate. So do we just want to banish? I guess we want to banish the bounding. Yeah, it's a very good card. We're going to lose creepers. So we give creepers. We hold grasp because who cares? It's just damage. I think that's correct. Always yeah, please. Yeah, reach out. At the very least. Yeah. We have a new Discord, by the way, everybody. You're free to join. It's growing. Not that much activity in it right now. But join the Discord. Reach out to me there, email me. We'll set something up because I'd really love to chat. I'm preparing for Calling Minneapolis next weekend. Okay, yeah, this was just a setup turn. Hopefully they don't go too crazy here on our next turn. I like Revel, but we don't have any cards to support it. I think on this next turn, we just banish Widespread and present it, maybe. We're just going to do some blocking here unless they are able to dominate. Yeah, shoot me a message 100%. If you're up for it, I'd really love to set something up and chat about your experience. It'll be helpful for me. This red doesn't actually matter because we're only doing one. But I think a lot of people will really be interested in seeing going through your list. And like I said, maybe we could watch like the VOD together and chat through some decision points, how the list went, what you would have done differently, etc. Okay. Taking 2 and still doing the things, I think that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we're at the point where like they're gonna have to start giving us a lot of their cards. So I think we're pretty well positioned here. Seek doesn't matter either because we're just gonna be giving them the destruction, threatening their arsenal. A card fight, yeah. That would be awesome. Awesome. We'll do that soon, actually, if you're up for it. I gotta. Now I'm wondering if I want to watch or wait for our chat and watch it together. Go in sort of blind, meaning to pull it up because I've heard how well you did. So yeah, congrats once again. That's awesome to have a good result for our girl under the belt. We have shadow puppetry, which is great. So shadow bounding is on its own good. Banishing the Ursur, so we can give these two. Another red block, just react. They have rain. No, it doesn't really matter though. Oh, it would have mattered actually. I think we're happy with this though. Yeah, I should have given grasp here just to cover up the possibility for rain razors, because if the red hits, it actually shuts our win turn down. Because we need to be able to play the shadow puppetry to guarantee the win, but we have it here, so we could actually present either the shadow averser or the bounding, but the bounding presents more damage, so we'll just do that. We take the damage, then we present bounding for the win. Just out of my own curiosity right now, since I haven't pulled up the VOD or looked at your list, if it's available out there, is it more of a red line list? And if so, and also for the rest of you, GG's by the way, have you had success on the red line list? It seems to be, there seems to be something there. Maybe it's just my play style. Like it didn't really vibe with the way I like to play the deck or the lines that I favor. Because I like tested a little bit on a version of the red line list, and I don't know. Ooh, Zen, this is gonna be fun. This is going to be fun. So it looks closer to where you've landed. Boring. Okay, awesome. Love it. Cool. That's awesome to hear, actually. So we have a ninja matchup guide. We'll maybe go through the list again at the end. See, again, I'm trying to avoid going to the deck list because I think it just overwhelms my stream when I have that many like elements on stream. I'm also like slumping into my chair, so I'm like just eyes peeking over. This my default posture is like gremlin mode. So yeah, list in the purple Discord. Lunging press. Cool. That's awesome. Oh, I don't know. I love lunging press. I might be like, I like lunging press more than Art of War. I might be crazy for that one, but ooh, we're not going first, are we? Are we? I love Reed. One of my locals loves playing Nebula Blade, Vin. Yeah, Nebula Blade's pretty interesting too. You got to be like reliable. Nebula Blade, you need a good amount of blues, and you need to be like reliably able to give go again. More you see red line, the more you like it. I think it's probably the way to go for the hero. Maybe. I could just be playing it wrong. It's just like all of those, like I know you cut some of the RuneGate cards to be able to play things like Rabble and things like that. But sometimes you draw these hands that just don't really do anything. Like I still like to have the opportunity to pitch for grasp. But yeah, maybe I'm just not playing. Like I don't know. I don't understand the cadence or something. So this is a 1 with go again. Do we care? It's turn 0, so we're probably just gonna give up cards anyways. So let's just block this out. Yeah, cheeky lunging press. This is nice. And I do think that Vin likes blues. I don't know. There's not one, obviously there's not one way to play the deck. I think when all else fails, you just favor the play lines that like you favor. I don't know if that makes sense. Because in the end, you got to play to your play style, and like trying to force a deck that doesn't really work for you isn't going to be the best way to go. So he's not going to end on Arsenal here. So we're just going to give him our Rune Gate cards, I think, right? And hope we draw into another one. One damage can be the difference between floating a ton of rune chance and not having any. Oh, yeah. You mean lunging like the +1, which is also why Art of War is versatile. It's just the one cost of Art of War is not like, unless we have Tunic up, it just like Art of War can come in an awkward time, whereas lunging press just feels like fine all the time, I think. Like at the worst, it's a blue. You can play something out from hand. Oh, didn't he already do this? Did we rewind? No. Yeah, so this is fine. We're just going to take 1. This is fine. I don't know. I can't give up read it's going to set up on our turn. But yeah, just that +1. Yeah, I don't know. I really like lunging press. Okay, awesome. This is great. So we're going to go whale. We're just treating this as our turn 0, just a setup turn. Whale, grasp, read, sit on sigil. Love that. Love that for us. You want a small amount, in my experience, you can bail yourself out of single rune chant turns by pitching 1 into grasp. Yeah. I miss grasp in the red line list. Like I really do. Like vexing is not enough. Like it's fine. Like the break in case of emergency is great, but if you have to use it too early, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have enough experience on the red line list to be able to pilot it correctly. I think that's how I'll put it. I'm not saying it's a bad list. I'm just saying I'm not the right pilot for it yet. Oh yeah, I don't know. Apologies if the quality is not great. I've been having some internet issues lately, so it might clear up. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But apologies if that is the case. Kakara. We don't ever block this, do we? On our turn, what are we doing? We are going to banish Bounding. This is not where we want to see lunging press, but we're going to set up Incant. Wish we had... so, yeah, there might be Incant something here. So I think we're just going to take Kakara. Yeah, I agree, Adam T. I agree that with that. Vexing is good once. Grasp can be good several times, and the 3 life is just so good. Don't know if we care about the 100 wins. I'm curious as to what else they're going to present. So I'm just going to take this because we are sitting on sigil here. So we are going to block one of these things. So regrets. I could have... No, it doesn't matter if we block it out. It's just if it was the last attack. So this would have come for 4 anyways. So we're going to sigil, and we'll see if they want to pay for it. Because on our turn, I think we can do quite a bit, actually. I think we can do everything we want to do. So let's pass and go to reactions. React with the sigil. This seems like a fine thing to block. They just... Oh, they don't have any AB. Oh, God. Okay. Well, if they... Yeah, that kind of makes sense if they're just trying to race us. So Bounding. Then Deathly, Creepers in, Incant, Swarming, Bounding. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. And Swarming should have all modes active, I think. So, pretty good line. Yeah, no, there's no grasp in between. We need 2 resources for creepers and incant. Yeah, I really do miss Grasp. It's funny how like hard I've come around on Grasp because I was like a big vexing stan when I first started playing Vynnset. But Grasp is just so versatile and nice. Versatile and nice. Thanks everybody for joining. Hope you're having a lovely day. No reacts. Pitching. Incant. Swarming. So we haven't broken the chain, which is awesome too. I like swarming. This is one thing that I've kind of stolen from the red line list. That said, I'm not sold on 3 swarming because it doesn't always feel good. But in this case, as a middle chain, like when things line up, mid chain sort of extender, it's quite good. So Traverse has Blade Break when they defend, so they got their chi. And we have a decent life lead now, and we're going to end on chance 1, and then so we'll start our turn on 3 chance. Love this. Wish this was in banished already. So if this was Shadow Averser, this would be a bomb hand because we'd go Shadow Puppetry, Deathly, Urser, Banishing Eloquence, Break. That would be very good. We could still. Oh, we're gonna have 2. So this is another thing about Eloquence. Eloquent Eulogy is it costs 1, and so we could still just play it from hand with Tunic Resource. So Shadow Puppetry, Deathly, Tunic Resource, and on chance. We don't even need to break the chance, and we can still give them destruction here. So they're gonna have a crazy turn though. So we don't care about Kakara. Zen doesn't present that many on hits, do they? Which is interesting. So it doesn't really matter what we block. We've gotten some good, a good like array, smattering of different matchups, which is really cool. I keep thinking about how you got Nico. If you're still here, I keep thinking about how you got robbed your top 8 from a Kano that high rolled. That's so sad. That's so sad. But again, well done. Tiger Swipe. Yeah, you're right. There are a couple of cards that make the old tigers. So we will hold this back. Oh, wait, no, Zen does play Art of War, right? Yeah, so balance is correct here. Bonds, banishing something. So I think we're just waiting for an on-hit that we can't ignore. They can't dishonor us. I don't think Zen runs Surging Strike. Okay, yeah. Tiger Swipe is what we're looking out for. That's the on hit, make whatever it's called. I should know. Well, I haven't had that many reps in Zen, but we did keep an eye out for shout out Peters. We just recorded. I think it's fine to share this. We recorded another gauntlet and it's CC this time. So that's really exciting. Vynnset makes an appearance and Bill is piloting Zen through the gauntlet. So it was quite fun. We don't care about this. This is just damage. They still have 4 cards. This is what blows my mind about Zen is they've already presented 3 attacks. They've pitched 2 cards and they still have 5 card hand. Just bonkers what this hero can do. I don't care about this card either. So they've dealt how much? Tiger's fine. They've dealt 2, 5, 9, 12, 13 so far, which is not the end of the world, actually. I might regret not blocking this earlier, but we're just waiting for a relevant on-hit. There's what we've been waiting for. So we don't want them to create Crouching Tiger. Oh, it's the one that creates X Crouching Tiger. So I think we're good giving balance and our destruction. I'm glad we held off. Vindication. And then what else are they going to present here? Do they have a Crouching Tiger in hand that I forgot about? So 13-18 is what they presented. Mauling Chi for 5. Pitching, spinning, wheel kick. What does this do? When this hits, if a Crouching Tiger was the last, it was not. So this is just 5 vanilla damage, which I think we just have to take. It's not on hit unless they have a pump. Let me read that card again. If Crouching Tiger was the last attack combat chain. Oh, I see what they did. Yeah, they did have the +2 and the go again. Yep. But that's good. That's a good note. Gotta read the cards. We just take the 5 vanilla, I think. Yeah, they're just pushing damage here. We do not take extra one. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, Tiger for 0. Sometimes it just doesn't line up. So 18, 22, 23 damage is what they presented, which is really not the end of the world. We'll be able to push some damage back at them. Shadow Puppetry Deathly is like my favorite combination. 3. Present Deathly. Could hit, or worst case Ontario, we Chenic Resource our Eloquent Eulogy, which is great. Thanks for the Zen tutorial there, Pascal. I'm not not that versed in the current meta, which is why we're on stream today, trying to get reps, practicing for the calling Minneapolis. If any of you are going to the calling, US Nats, it's stapled to US Nats. I'm Canadian. I'm not playing in US Nats, but I'm a group of us here. Minneapolis is not terribly far for us, so we're driving down for the calling and to hang out. So if you're going to the calling, come say hi. Maybe we'll play a game together. Yes. Thought we did that already, but just waiting for resolution, I guess. So now 3 and 6, 1 unpreventable on hit. Look at top. Yeah, this matchup, to me, again, I don't have that much experience in the matchup. It feels like a 50-50, like just depending on whose deck kind of does the things. Our deck is like sort of doing the things. Thank God for Eloquent Eulogy. It's just so versatile. We're waiting for Art of War 2. I'm just saying things out loud so I don't forget them. Waiting for Art of War to crack our balance. They're going to let this hit. They want to keep their 4-card hand, which makes sense. What does this do? Makes a Crouching Tiger. That also makes sense. What do we get off top? 2 cost from gate. Mobs, guys. We don't want to banish mobs, guys. I think we're happy to draw into that. We're just going to use Tunic Resource to come in with Eloquent Eulogy. We will guarantee have 2 chance and Eloquence at end of turn. We still have 2 counters on our incant. We're in a pretty good spot as long as they don't go crazy on their turn. But even if they do, we should be able to give up a decent amount of cards and still something. Okay, so give us the stuff. Give us the stuff and the things, and then end turn. We still have creepers up, which is fun. That's because they don't have. They're at 9, so Arcane is going to start being an issue for them. We're going to start our next turn on 4, so they're going to forcibly go to 5. We have 1 go again. We're not really going to be able to take advantage of it. Well, unless we want to present Bounding for 3 after our initial ring. But then we would have to only give up 1 card here. We still have Grasp. Oval may come up if we have to take damage here. Let's see what happens. Can Zen put together another, if it's another 23 damage turn, then we're in trouble. They don't have the Chi. We will see. I just opened, went to buddy Ryan's house. We played some sealed 6 of us locally here, and I opened a cold foil extended 12 petal Kasaya. Really happy about that. Ninja's probably like my 3rd favorite archetype. So I am interested in building Zen just for funsies. And it's always helpful to play decks that are prevalent in the meta, because then you really know, like Pascal's clearly had some reps on Zen. Then you know what they're after, right? So he drew into a Chi. I don't think we ever care about Kakara. Do we? I don't think so. So, man, Zen's crazy. That's fine. Another Crouching Tiger. We take that, getting closer to bringing Bloodied Oval online. What does this card do? When this attacks, if Crouching Tiger was the last one, which probably will be, go again, create Crouching Tiger in your Banished Zone, play it this turn. 4, there's no on hit. Do we just and bring Bloodied Oval online? I think so. And once again, we are sort of like, I should start blocking actually, because I think just presenting Widespread Ruin. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not blocking, honestly. Well, now we can start blocking. I guess because it wouldn't be the end of the world to present another 3. We'd have to force a lot of cards out of hand. So we're going to get value on Bloodied Oval here on Tiger. Then Chase the Tail's good. Do they have another Tiger? I lost track of how many Tigers they've made. So do we want to give a Creepers? I don't know if it matters at this point. It's not drawing. No, they haven't drawn cards. I think we'll give Deathly Delight here just because we don't know. Or maybe we don't. I'm kind of scared if they present, but if they present something else, it's fine because then we just give Bounding. I think this is fine. So let's start blocking a bit on hits. If they have a Tiger, it'll come in for 3. They do have a Tiger. So here, if I give Grasp, take 1 to 5, then we still get to go 2 wide, which forces cards from hand because they'll be at 5, which I think is good. Tunic's not going to do anything for us anymore, is it? But there's also no reason to block this out. Taking fine. Salt, that's right. Salt is quite good. 5, 6. Okay, they don't have it. Yeah, Salt would have been really good there. It would have been like 7 or something. 7 or 8. So we're going to go 2 wide here, which is great. They have to go to 5. We lose our Eloquence, but Eloquence isn't always going to be impactful. Really only if we have Funeral Moon or read the runes. This has Mob on hit that they might want to prevent, that they don't care about apparently. So they're going to be released. So we're going to present lethal here. That's another card, or they have to give us Kasaya, go to 2. 2's not great when we have Incant up. So they're going to give us, they're going to go to 2. They have 3 cards. They're going to have to banish the top, which doesn't matter. We'll see what they can do at 3 cards, but we basically win. We basically win just by holding Funeral Moon. Because we can present Flail. Everything's unblockable anyways. We can present Flail. No. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We banish anything. We banish anything and we win with Flail. So we're just going to give Widespread because it does nothing. Oh, that's right. Zen State. I should know. Zen State is such a good card. But what? Oh, it's Kasaya. Right. So let's hope they didn't draw into their. No, they don't have Chi. Yeah, so they're screwed. Good call though. Good call. Yeah, it has a counter still. Yep, it has 1. So we just banish anything, present Flail, and they're dead. In this case, we'll probably just present Swarming, but with Command and Conquer being the follow-up, We have to give up the swarming. Like, this really doesn't, like, we could give up both of these, unless I'm missing something. Just block it out, banish envelop, and present flail, right? Unless, oh, it's an instant. So if they draw into, interesting. Oh, block 4, take 2 to 3. So then, if we want to play around Kasai, in the off chance that they draw into their chi, then we would block with envelop, tunic creepers, banish moon, just to be like safe. We would take 2 to 3. They didn't. Why is this highlighted? They didn't draw. Did they? No. I think this is the call. Pixel City? Oh no. Has it been like this the whole time? I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out my like internet issues here. Hopefully it's not all Pixel City. I don't know what this stream quality thing comes and goes. Okay. Apologies, everybody. We're doing our best. We're not professionals. That's for damn sure. Okay. GG's unless they have chi, right? Do they have it? I feel like they haven't shuffled, so they're like, but they did draw into 1 chi. We'll see. We will see. Double unpreventable kill. They don't have AB, so everything's unpreventable unless they make Zen State. Yeah. Nope, they don't have it. Good game. Very close game though. Like I said, I think it's cool that they show you their last hand now. Yeah, there was no world where they were gonna transcend that on our turn either. But if they drew into 2 of these, that would have been cool. GG's. But yeah, I think Zen's like a 50-50. I don't know what's worse, Zen or Katsu, because I struggled a lot in Katsu, but maybe our new list is better into Ninja? I don't know. We have time for 1 or 2 more, depending on how fast they go. Yeah, hopefully the sound is good. That I care quite a bit about. I'm a musician, so I have a lot of audio gear. So we have a nice high quality mic. It's pretty steampunk looking, actually. I don't often show it on stream. Look at that. Beauty. It's probably pixely, but Ear Trumpet Labs mic for you audio nerds out there. Ooh, Kayo. Man, I'm so happy. I thought this was going to be, we didn't see a single new. I wouldn't mind getting some reps in new. But we've had a great smattering of decks to practice against. I think we only dropped 1 game. Did we only lose one game so far? We're doing all right. I'm glad the sound is great. Yeah, Redline, we were talking a little bit about, definitely feels 50-50. Katsu actually deny value, true. Feels like Redline is worse into Ninja, yeah. And we didn't really lean that far into the Redline game plan. Just set up, turn, filter hand. So we're gonna filter by chains. How highly do we value chains this early in the game? How highly do we value chains this early in the game? Let's play it out on, I don't know. I mean, yeah, let's play it out, right? We're not gonna have an arsenal anyways. Let's play it out in case they have a scary first turn setup. So we're not gonna pay. I don't know if that's, but it kind of safeguards us from stuff, and there was very little downside to doing that. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. I need some more reps in Zen, but to me it feels better than Katsu, but I don't know. Okay, Assault and Battery, they did the thing, so they're just setting up as well. What are the things that we are doing? We are banishing and starting on 3. Do we want to just pitch to Annihilation? Or do we want to set up Incant? I also like, okay, I like, so no matter what, we're banishing this. Right? Yeah. Shadow Puppetry, Whale. This is interesting. I think we just take this damage, though. Okay. So we lose that. That's fine. We banish Whale. No, you know what? I think we go Envelop, pitching Puppetry, because we're not going to do anything with the Go again. But yeah, I don't know if we care about the on hit. So I think we Envelop. And then we could, I don't know. I'm still tempted to Whale. Save this for next turn when we're on 3 chance, or save this for next turn when we're on 3 chance. Oh, this is actually interesting. What if we go Shadow? No. Just immediate nope. This might be wrong. This is actually not the clearest line to me. I can't, like, we have a couple good options here. So if we play Deathly, it rolls chance over the next turn. Play Annihilation, it's going to force a card from their hand. There might be setting up for something crazy. I think we're going to play Annihilation. I don't know. That was a tricky one, actually. I don't know. I will do my best to not abbreviate everything. Apologies. I'd be interested to see what you guys would have done differently on that line, because there are a couple different options there. But I feel like they're setting up for a big turn, so maybe pulling a card from hand is most important. Oh, no, I'm dumb. I should have saw that coming. I always miss that. Annihilation annihilated ourselves. Yeah, no, that wasn't the line, obviously. Oops. Oopsies. Could Arsenal the Chains to hit off Widespread Destruction. Yep. Arsenal the Chains. Yeah, Arsenal the Chains, maybe. And then 6 react, 10 billion IQ. Yeah, I didn't want the. Yeah, it was just, it's not good when you have Tunic up and a free incant is just, it's too easy, you know? I didn't want to just, like, you know, make it too easy for us. Next turn is just going to be a big setup turn. I think I messed that up. They are rolling Scabbies. What just happened? They rolled Scabbies. Did they? 3 was rolled, so nothing happened. So Claw, on our turn, we're just going to set up an incant. We knew we were going to get the incant, the second incant, so that's why we didn't want the first incant, so we just banished that. I made it oopsie. Okay, we don't care about the Claw. It's just damage, so we're taking the damage. Exactly. Banish incant sends a message. We don't need that incant. I could have called this with the Scabskin Leathers. They wanted to, and they whiff on it too. They hit 2 of their swings. I love to see it. I mean, sorry, opponent. We mess up, you mess up. That's how it goes. So this is just a big setup turn for us. Using Tunic for the incant that we knew we were going to draw into. Playing Read the Runes. Making all the chants. We're going to 2 to Blood Debt, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. And then we draw into a Purifier. Not really, but still pretty good. So we don't need these 2 cards. We don't need those 2 cards. Yeah, I know. I'm unbeatable. I never make any errors on this deck. It's really incredible. What are we doing? Let's give balance now. Oh, Yeah, they Blood Rush Bellowed last turn, right? Did they Blood Rush Bellow this turn? I should be paying more attention. They did Blood Rush Bellow. They Blood Rush Bellowed. So we're going to balance. If we want to take 8 damage here, they're going to be presenting a lot here, though. Back-to-back Blood Rush, yeah. Also, like, tempted to get Bloodied Oval. They're going to give us other opportunity here. So I don't know why we're blocking the Claw, but we're just, like, they're going to present a bunch of damage here. So we're just going to give them stuff. Stuff and things. Oh my god. I almost feel bad for opponent. This they whiffed on their I guess they knew that was somewhere on top, eh? Sorry, they whiffed on their Blood Rush bill or on their read the runes, whatever, cast bones, and now they whiff on their thing. So we give up Mauve because we don't care about it. We give up Grass just to present, like, we're just preventing damage here. We don't want to go too low, and we're going to present a bunch of damage of our own on our turn. So I think this is fine. We don't. Oh yeah, we actually want a Funeral Moon here. No, we don't, because we, depending on what they do. Oh, depending on what they do. Now we're presenting enough rune chance. I think it's fine. I think between the two attacks, Funeral Moon is most impactful. Again, I'm speaking in tongues essentially. Mauve Skies, Deathly Wail. If they take any of the chance, we're gonna which they kind of have to on 6. Yeah. So we can't end the turn on any chance, but this will make 3 chance when we close the chain. So we'll be presenting another 7 and 6. So this was 6 and 6, 12, and then 7 and 6, 24. No, more than that. 25. Math is hard. Cool. So they're going to take some more damage here. They're going to let Mauve Skies on hit, so it's even more. Then we're going to Funeral Moon, taking the damage. Yes. Take the damage. So now we are on 3. We're going to break the chain, go to 5. We're going to play Revel for 9. And then, so we went 7 and 6. Was it 7 and 6 or 6? No, it was 6 and 6 and 9 and 6. 12, 21, 27. Yes. Big turn for us. Big turn for us. Oh, we forgot to balance, but did we need it? What would we have done with an extra card? We could have blocked and prevented more damage. We're going to hold it for their 3rd Blood Rush Bellow turn in a row. They're taking 2 more to 6. Keeping, if we creepers, are you guys talking about creepers? Sorry, I'm missing something. If we kept Mauve. So those chants are unfortunately going to go away. Was there a creepers line where we could have flailed at the end? Did I miss something? They're agile. They're winding up agilely. Yeah, the coin flip to whiff. Sorry, I'm catching up. Whale, hear you. Yes, creepers, mauve, but did we didn't have resource for creepers, did we? I guess if I took more damage. Yes, creepers, the rebel, the swing flail last. Yeah, but where do we get the resource? We would have another card. Drew off balance. Oh, drew off balance. Yeah, got you. Yep, that would have been good because then we would have gotten an extra 3 damage. So this is for 7. We could just mauve bounding, or we could wraith. Yeah, that's probably better. They drew a card, so we have to pay attention. They drew a card. So if they draw another card, we could balance. Okay, we're just going to block 3 for now. They're going to claw for 3 go again. I think we just take that and see what they follow it up with. Probably another 6 attack, an 8. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Does Mauve add that much value here? Because we can just banish Wraith and present 8 on their turn. We don't want to go too low. We don't want to go too low. Yeah, I think missing the balance. Balance could have helped us for sure last turn. Don't know. So, but Mauve's so good. I think we're just going to take some damage, and there we have tempo right now. I think we're okay taking damage. Presenting Mauve is, yeah, because it kind of forces 2 cards from their hand. Because then we just like kill them essentially. They don't have AB, do they? They don't. Okay, banish. They're gonna go to 4. If they let Mauve hit, they're basically dead. Okay. Sorry about that. Miraculous how little work I'm able to do. Well, I guess that's a good sign you're engaged, but I'm also apologies for keeping you from your work. Or you're welcome for keeping you from your work. I don't know. Depending on what kind of day you got, I guess. So they're going to have to give us 2 cards. Do we still follow up with Flail, I guess is the question. No, they'll just give us Scab Skin, so we don't really want to go to 2. So I think we're good. Excuse me. Oh, Incant is so good, man. Incant is so good late game. Okay, so is this the first card they've intimidated from us? I guess Kayo doesn't do that much intimidating. Art of War is a little awkward here. I wonder if we play it out. But then we're floating. I wish we had Tunic up. Then I would be more likely to play it out, I think. The trick is just to take the day off. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. We're at 3, so we have to do some blocking. So our options are like give them. I don't like. Is swarming good enough on its own? Well, no, we have to banish something. But banish Art of War swarming, or do we actually play Art of War out here? If we play Art of War out here, we have to banish something that we draw. This is not great. This is not great. No, just hold on. Please don't take the win. Thinking. The other one just -IO just took the win on 5 life when we were still on 31. If you weren't here earlier, that was fun. This is not easy. Not easy. Is Art of War the play here? Okay, best case scenario, we play Art of War, we banish the widespread ruin, we draw 2 cards. We still have to, I don't know, I don't think it's the play. I think we just have to give this, unfortunately. Creepers is not going to happen this late game. So we can give it to prevent going to 1. Because we just need to push Arcane as much as possible. We'll push 2. Do we also give Tunic is my question. So I think it's pretty important to stay at, I don't know. Arsling Chains turn 0. Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'm not, yeah. Yeah, and the balance is just rotting now too. Okay, I'm gonna give Tunic. That's right or not. So, okay, this is gonna be for 2 and 3 go again. We can still present Flail after. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we made 2 because of Incant, so that's great actually. 2 and 4. So this still forces 1 card out of hand, plus leathers probably. So we're not in like a super comfortable position right now, but it's not the worst because we just need to survive long enough to present arcane that will kill them. We're out of incant counters, unfortunately, but oh, true. That's true, Nico. That's a good point. I don't play enough Talar to, yeah, just like like quickly toss equipment in and then like you can take it back. That's a good point. Yeah, like what's the point of that inactive thing? I guess if your opponent is truly inactive, you can wait a bit and then take the win. It seems to come up pretty quick though. So he gave us one card from hand as we thought. Hopefully they can only present one thing here. Savage Sash is still looming, which is kind of terrifying. They're playing it now. They're presenting Claw, which means they're going to pitch or discard one of those Agiles. Our best case scenario is being able to hold the blue Mauve back. Red Mauve, if we have to give anything else, which we probably do, yeah, float. So they'll be able to, damn. No bueno. No bueno. Because they're going to present another 6 here. Another 6. We could just, if we could have just kept Ruin. If we could just kept Ruin and Mauve, we win. But we can't now. So we have to give them, we will force them to 1. But we will also go to 2. Man, this is not great. If Incant had 1 counter, we win. If we're able to keep Mauve, we win. So yeah, we're so close here. We're so close here. So unfortunately, we have to give the Ruin, and we have to give a Mauve Skies. Doesn't really matter which one. We go to 2, we banish this, we present Flail and force them to 1. They don't have any blocks, so it's still from hand. I think that's our only play, but it's not looking great for us. We go to 2 here. Yeah, I mean, I misplayed a couple times. We could have played that tighter for sure. And I think we would have been in a better position. So here, I think the issue is now going to 1, we're forfeiting our unpreventable, but the unpreventable is not that important because they don't have Arcane Barrier. So we're going to present Flail. They're going to go to 1. They're going to have to give us a card from hand. And then we just, again, hope. Yeah, it's not... Eloquent Eulogy. Eloquent Eulogy. We haven't seen any, have we? Eloquent Eulogy and 3 blocks, please. That's what I want right now. That it is winnable. It is winnable. Nope. So because we can't present Flail anymore. So bounding. Oh god. Well, they only have 1 float after this though, but they can present Claw. Well, I think we know. Yeah, we're just screwed. We're done. We're donezo. Oh no, that was so close. Yeah, we didn't play as tight as we could have. I think that's what cost us the game. The misbalance hurt us a lot there because we would have gotten some extra value there. So, GG's though. GG's to Kayo. Very good game. That's okay. Like that game was very winnable. We made a couple mistakes throughout. The big brain play of banishing our own Rune Blood Incantation was apparently not the play. I thought it really was. I think I got one more in me. Got some brain power left over. Yeah, I know. So big brain. This is actually really cool. We got such a cool spread of heroes. I'm stoked. We're going to go... Oh, see? So this is the one matchup I think that we really... Well, Prism maybe a little bit too. That we need to think twice about going first. I still think we go first because we can punish them if they do try and set up, right? Let's try going first. But like, it's a toss-up whether we go first or second into Enigma, honestly. Oh, we lost them. They didn't want to deal with the hotness. I think we should get a better chance of drawing Shadow. First, you can have a better chance. Or is I ignore you? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So we traded an Enigma for a Prism. I will go first, is what Prism says. Prism, this is not a free win anymore either. How do we play into the Prism? I think we're just going to go default aggro. Because we don't have like dedicated sideboard slots for Prism. I think default aggro is fine. I would have preferred... I mean, this is a good matchup too. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So this is our turn 1 setup turn. Do we want to be able to... No, it's too good. I think we're just going to go whale, mauve. How much are they going to set up here is my question. Is pitching to grasp just a bad idea? I don't know. We're doing it anyways. We're YOLOing. So I guess if they do set up substantially, like we can... I don't know. I just want to set up. What are you going to do, Prism? What are you going to do? Yeah. I know. It's interesting. So they're playing out a Figment, which I don't know if I care that much about. When this comes in, banish a card from your hero's soul. If you do, turn a card in any banished zone face down. No, my Deathly Whale. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. So they have one float. Do we just present Eloquent Eulogy here and get rid of this? Our whole setup kind of... But or we present Flail. Like we can go Shadow Puppetry Flail, which is weird. Put Eloquent Eulogy in this. Do we really go Shadow Puppetry Flail? I don't know. This feels really weird. Sure. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna do this unpreventable pop. No, wait, they don't have ward. What am I doing? Yeah, this is dumb. They don't have ward. I'm not thinking straight. I'm running out of brain power is what's happening. That's why I need these reps. Because I kind of like stopped thinking at some point. They prevented the on hit. We Arsenal. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I think that was wrong for sure. They're on 0 AB as well. Man, what's up? Nobody's respecting our arc. Okay. What do we got here? We got nothing in Banish. We have an Eloquent Eulogy that we can play off of Tunic Resource at some point. We probably want to pop this. We can banish Shadow of Urser, play Banish Bounding. We don't have a non-attack action, unfortunately. I think this is like kind of fine. I think this is kind of fine. Let's pop it, see what happens. Banish Incant. Yeah, probably. I was thinking about Banish Incant. I just like, I get blinded. Like when I see Whale and Shadow Puppetry, I just start foaming from the mouth. And then I'm like, oh, I mean, like that, any other hero, that's an amazing setup turn. I probably should have just ignored. Well, I don't know. But yeah, having that Figment. So they're going to give this go again. Or yeah, get their action point back. Triumph, -1. What's the on hit? Soul. I think we're kind of fine with that. I don't know. Not really much we can do. I mean, that was not the best. That turn 0, obviously. Eloquent, Eulogy, and Banish. They would have still turned it upside down, and then we're stuck with Whale. I don't know. We didn't have that knowledge going into turns like, well, the beginning of our turn 0, but I don't know. I don't know. So they got another Figment. Create a courage, sure. Okay, so here we're going to banish Shadow Averser. We're going to play Shadow Averser banishing Bounding. So it's a bit of a setup turn. It's going to come in for 1 and 2, go again. We're going to do Swarming for 3, go again. We can present Flail if we want to, but they can just Footsteps it. Taking 2. Another 3, go again. We can't present Bounding because we haven't played a non-attack this turn. Taking 3. Do we present Flail? Do we present Flail? I don't know, maybe. Let's present Flail. They have to pay for Footsteps, right? We'll present Flail, see what happens. See what happens. I don't have that much, so they're going to let it hit. Let us end on a chant, which is great. Hello? Talishar, are you broken? Refresh. I don't know why Talishar does that sometimes. Let's see. I think there is a bug. I like that they added that too. Is there one that just says refresh? So I think they might have to refresh as well. I don't know. Oh, refresh the page. Okay. Okie dokie. So that hits. We end on a chant. Good. We have Bounding. So like we're still in a decent position. I don't know what they're setting up for. I don't have that many reps into Prism, so this is also good practice for me. Okay. What just happened? They reverted to before we swung Flail. So we swing Flail again. This time they put Footsteps in front of it? No. Okay. So what were they? What did they miss? An end of turn trigger or something? No. So we changed to nothing. Triumph is annoying. Triumph is annoying. So we can't pop Triumph. What does our next turn look like? We have one chant. We have Eulogy in there, which doesn't really help us. We can go Mauve Skies. We're only going to be on 2. Mauve Skies Phantom Wraith from hand? Is that a thing? I don't know if I want to. Do I want? Well, Tunic. I'm just saying words now. Okay, let's just let this hit because it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I don't see my line yet, though. So I'm thinking it's either Mauve Wraith. So we banish the Wraith, go Mauve Wraith Bounding, or Mauve Wraith from hand, or Mauve Wraith Tunic Eloquence if they present too much. When this attacks, banish a card from your hero's soul if you do draw 2 cards. Sure. The on hit of this doesn't matter. So we're just gonna hold our stuff in case they present something else that we need to pop, I guess, because we have 2 cards that we can kind of get rid of. Mauve Wraith Bounding, Mauve Wraith Eloquence, or Mauve Wraith Whale, I think, are my 3 lines. I don't know which one's better. Genesis. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. With no AB, isn't their thing just going to pop? No AB seems really questionable in this matchup, doesn't it? They have Spellvoid 1? I don't know what's happening. I think I like Mauve Wraith Whale, like if possible, right? So we're banishing the Wraith. We're not even using full words. We're going to present, we're going to go Mauve. They have so many cards in hand. Eloquence, Creepers, Mauve, Bounding. Eloquence. Yeah, Creeper's Maw Bang is not terrible. I wasn't thinking about a Creeper's play here, which is interesting. Mind. Because it's still a bunch of damage when we get to end. Great. But we could have definitely prevented more damage last turn. I don't know if it matters though. Yeah, the no AB is very questionable here. All right, thanks, Nico Brew. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck in your meeting. Okay, they're letting this hit. That's good. No, they're not. They're soul shielding. They're shielding using their soul. I really wish we had a +1 here, but I think that's just fine. We're still going to end on a whale. I don't know if this was the right... again, I'm running out of brain power a little bit. So we're going to activate Tunic. Whale out from hand, pitching the destruction. There could have been a Creeper's Maw there that I... Yeah. Creeper's Maw play. Definitely. I could have like Tunic, Eloquence, Creepers in the Mauve. But then we're lacking Rune Gate cards. I don't know. There's probably another line that I wasn't thinking about there. I don't know if this is the optimal line, but it's a cool line. I love ending on Whale. So we're going to at least float one chant to the next turn. I don't mind sitting on Bounding Demagon. It's not that hard to get out. Yeah, Hardcast Whale is the play here for sure. But I wonder if there's something else we missed. Gotta always be creeping. Always be creepers in. Always be thinking about the creepers. This is pretty good. I kind of wish I had my Tunic resource up, but we can destruct. We might have to pitch this Mauve. Yeah. Damn. If they get a Spectral Shield, do we care? Our next turn. Destruction. Then just play Envelop and Incant. Simplest one. Or do we mob Bounding? No. I think that's just the play. I think we're going to let this hit. Yeah. I don't know. Creeper is such an interesting card because there's so many. It just opens up so much potential for shenanigan. Shenanigan potential, one might say. So we're just taking a bunch of damage. We're letting them make a shield. I don't know if I care. They are prisming. Yeah, that's the one thing about like preventing the heralds going to soul. They get to do this. What does this do on attack? Banish a card from hero soul. If you do, turn a card and banish don't face down. So we're gonna turn our bounding off. That's fine. I don't really care that much. Do we just get rid of let's get rid of this Eloquent Eulogy. Because there are like shenanigans potential in this hand. And Eulogy's not really doing us any favors. Okay. I like that if we still had bounding. Yeah. Yeah, you can creep without retribution, essentially. Is it... How does that work with Spectral Shields? At the beginning of your turn, destroy spell if you've dealt Arcane. So Spectral Shields will prevent Arcane. So maybe what they're banking on here. So Destruction. Okay, either way, we're going to present the Envelop, or we're going to play the Envelop out. My question is... No, we missed bounding here. So it is a bit unfortunate. Because we wouldn't benefit from extra. So I think we just go Mauve. Like, we don't need to do anything fancy. Play out the Envelop. We don't really care to take the light. Well, no, backwards, because it just pops all the shields. We do want to take the damage. Yes, because it'll pop all the shields and the Artemis or whatever. Artemis. This. Oh, now I missed the eloquence, but we needed the Mauve, so we couldn't. We can't have best of both worlds. So Mauve, sure, why not? Or we Arsenal Mauve. Maybe Arsenal Mauve would have been a better choice. We're going to target Prism. They're going to lose the Arsenal they don't have, but it's going to eat through all of their shields and this Themai. And they're going to take 3 and, excuse me, potentially some more if they don't want to block. They seem very adverse to blocking with footsteps, but I guess they have to pitch to it, right? So taking 3, we are presenting 9. They're taking 9. Okay. I don't know what they have. What does Passing Mirage do? The first illusionist attack gains. Let's just pop that, right? They'll take another 1 to 3. We pop their Passing Mirage. Give us a little bit of a guarantee that we might be able to pop their next thing. They lose their arsenal they don't have. We pass. That was pretty good for us. I don't know what they're planning. It's a little terrifying. Our turn could literally just be... Oh, we might have to give them that. We could Creepers in a read, but we'd have to give them our whole hand. We are going to pop this for sure, which means we have to give them Ruin. But we could literally just win off of the Read the Runes, right? Unless they make shields here. So we're going to pop this? Question mark? Something I'm missing? I don't think so. We're going to pop it. They have to pay to footsteps? I think we just win, right? Because we're just going to Creepers in this Read on our turn, I think is the play. I don't know what they just... Does this not... I'm confused. What is happening? What did I miss something? Why doesn't this have Phantasm? Oh. Got it. I missed the Dreamweaver's activation. It's right here. So I shouldn't have blocked that, but maybe it doesn't matter. Unless they're presenting lethal here. Because we need pitch. We need pitch. And we need to keep all of these cards if we want to just win. Attack them there with Weavers. Passing doesn't really matter. Yeah, I did not clock the Weaver's activation. Is this doing anything for them? Probably. Okay, what else are you doing? What else are you doing? You're doing a Figmenty thing. Dealing 1 arcane, that's fine. I don't really care. Are they going to be able to kill us? Okay, they're doing Prism-y things. They're going to swing with this Archangel. What does it do? What does it do? When it attacks, banish a card from Hero Soul. If you do, create 2 Spectral Shields. The Spectral Shields will save them. The Spectral Shields will save them. Well, we're going to start... No, it won't. It won't. No, they'll go to 1, unfortunately. They will go to 1 because we would... If I played out Read the Runes here on Creepers... I think either way I think... If I... Okay. Read the Runes, we start our turn on 5 chance. So Spectral Shields take care of 2. There's 3 left. This ward would take care of another one, and they don't die. I still think we take this. Yeah, I wish we had Unpreventable. If we had an Unpreventable... which we don't. I mean, it's still pretty good. They go to 1. No, they don't. Okay, our hopes and dreams have been dashed. What is our play now, then? Just block out? Wait for unpreventable? What does this do on a hit? Goes to soul. They can do more shenanigans. 3, 6. Do I give them? I can give. No, I can't give all equipment. I'd really love to just to play the read the runes out, but I wish Oval was online. I could prevent 6, but then this goes to thing. Did they activate? I don't know what's happening anymore. I think we just have to play now. Yeah. Hey, Reziel's Ghost, how's it going? Thanks for sharing your list in the Discord, by the way. We've had some good discussion in there. I don't think we do anything. I think we're waiting for this. Let's see what they can do here. So, can we just pop this? It does have Phantasm, but they can pay to Footsteps. They have 4 cards in hand. I think either way we have to pop it. But like, we get to keep the Envelop and the Whale. I think we just win. So they're going to Footsteps here for sure, right? So they're going to Footsteps. Let's see what else they can manage. They're swinging with this annoying thing again. We need... Can we take 3 to 1? That seems bad. That seems bad. So if I give them a Revel, we go to 2 and we bring Oval online. That seems good. That seems good. Yeah, it is. It's the Discord's growing. Oh, man. Are we dead? I hate like 5, 6. Oh no. To just continue to bide our time. They keep getting these big turns. It's quite annoying. We give them creepers. Yeah, man. They going off. Prism is not super free anymore. Well, I was expecting to be free anyways, but we pass. We just got to keep passing and try and get our unpreventable going. Not with this hand. Not with this hand. But we just need to keep... At this point, we just need to keep one of these cards. So we can give them 8 block. We have a couple poppers, which is good, but not for Triumph. No. Oh, man. We got to hold a popper back. We're not popping this, though. So we have to give... We got to give Tunic, I guess. No, this is all bad. It's all bad, friends. I think we just lost, unfortunately. Probably could have navigated this game better. Again, my brain is shutting down from playing for almost 2 hours, but what is the play? What is the play? What is the play? I think we're just gonna have to give them our whole hand again, unfortunately. So take this. We hold a popper back. We're still just biding our time. Like, the game's not over. It's not looking good, though. Yeah, maybe. Air Edition needed to be blocked out with armor. Gave them 2 extra cards and it snowballed. Yeah, probably right. I don't know which on hits. I'm not really experienced into Prism. I don't know which on hits to respect is the issue, I believe. Well, yeah, we're just dead. We are just dead, unfortunately. It was a close game. there were we had some outs there, and I definitely think we misplayed a bunch. So we're just gonna take this and say GG's. GG's. But we got some amazing matchups today. That was a lot of fun. Let's look at the list one last time. And maybe some final thoughts here. Erudition, Judgment are the ones that matter. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, things didn't really line up for us that well. Their deck seemed to be running really, really smoothly there too. But the new Prism lists are pretty interesting, I think. So here's the list. I won't go through it again. I will post a new, like once I get some more reps on this list and I feel more like settled on it, I will record like a proper, deck tech video about it. Nico, please reach out. I definitely want to set something up with you. I think it would be a ton of fun if you're willing to chat on the channel about your experience in Montreal and your deck list. I definitely want to get that together too, and that might help me make some final decisions about this list that I'm working with right now. Because I'd like to compare what you have, compare notes, so to speak. Okay, so here's the list that we were playing today. I'm not going to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Eloquent Eulogy is a very good card. We didn't get like that. We had a couple impactful lines that relied on it, but nothing like groundbreaking today. Some stuff I'm still unsettled about. I'm still on the fence about Art of War. Like, I do like blues. I don't know. I feel like I miss blues sometimes because sometimes you really do like to take advantage of your go again. Just need to play something out from hand. So extra blues, like Lunging Press is versatile enough, whereas it represents a blue and come together. But I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's good enough. Like it's not. Very rarely do I feel like, oh, I got perfect value from Art of War. It's just like you really want one mode and the other mode is kind of like fine. And no block feels awkward. Swarming Gloomveil does feel good. I think at least 2 stay in the list. Still not sold on 3 because again, can feel awkward as well. You don't want to start or end a chain with it. It's kind of like a middle of the road chain extender. Probably missed the ball on Carapace there into Azalea. Just reflecting a little bit. But beyond that, like I think it was definitely very helpful for me to get practice into like a wide range of heroes. Awesome. Thanks, Nico. I'll follow up with you shortly. Yeah, so pull the blue whales. I was trying to take some inspiration from the Redline lists, and I'm trying to find that critical mass of like RuneGate cards. So most recently, it's been an experiment to pull the blue whales. Because yeah, I don't know. Like Swarming Gloomveil, I guess I feel like it does more as a chain extender. Like, do we miss the rune chant generation that Whale provides? Maybe. So yeah, still unsure about that decision as well. But so far, yeah. I do think we need to be careful as to how many blues we put in the deck. They're not always going to be impactful. So maybe Blue Deathly Whale is one that we need to value, but I'm unsure. Like I do really like Shadow Verser as well. So maybe Blue Whale over Shadow Verser. I don't know. There are a couple decisions that we still need to make I finalize this current version of the list. So yeah, some things to consider right now: Shadow Averser, Blue Deathly Whale, Art of War, number of Lunging Press, number of Swarming Gloomveil. I think that's kind of where I'm at right now. This in general needs more than 6 go against Shadow NAAs. 6 go against Shadow non-attacks. So like more like Beseech. That's the argument for Beseech. Really want to trigger Vin more often. I don't know. Definitely, maybe in the new meta, yeah, I could see that because we want like Enigma, Prism, what's the other one where we really want to push through unprintable damage? There's one I'm forgetting. I don't know. My brain is shutting down. But fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, because right now we have the envelopes, we have the funeral moons, we have the shadow puppetries. We're on 9. I don't know. I can't. I'm having a really hard time being sold on Beseech. Maybe I just need to test it. It feels. I just don't know if it does enough. Like I would be more. I don't know. I feel like I'd be more inclined to put in yellow envelopes because it's. I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's wrong. Like 2 yellow envelopes, but I'm trying to figure out how many envelopes we need too. So critical massive RuneGate cards, critical massive envelopes. We can maybe go down to 2 boundings. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll be back on stream here and there, maybe next week. We'll see. I got some travel planned coming up, so maybe just some more videos coming up. But a couple videos planned. We're going to chat with Nico for sure. So a couple things in the works. If you haven't seen that box opening that I did recently, it was mind-boggling that I had 2 identical boxes. Pack distribution in the boxes were the same. Everything was duplicate, so go check that out if you haven't already. It like literally ruined my brain. Did some fun edit looking at packs from box 1 next to packs from box 2. Is like the same card distribution within the packs and pack distribution within the boxes. It was like really mind-boggling. So there'll be some more videos coming out on the channel soon. On my radar to do another giveaway. We haven't done a giveaway in a while as well. So I will probably set up some giveaway maybe for 600 subs, which we're approaching or something. I don't know. I'll figure out how to give away some cards because I want to give away some altars. I've been slacking on altars lately, but anyways, blabbing on long enough. Thank you guys for hanging out, and we'll see you guys real soon. So I'm going to go over here and click the end stream button, and then the stream's going to end. So yeah, that's how it's going to go. All right. So thank you very much for watching.